Hello people, BandEadd here and I am back. I have taken a very long leave of absence from my talking to camera YouTube videos, but I'm here today and I guess that's all that matters. I am just back from my J1. You might have seen my vlogs. I made a lot. If you haven't seen them, please check them out. I'll leave some of them here. Click them now. I've had loads of people writing to me on Facebook, Instagram, the likes, and asking me about the J1, how to go about it, if I had any tips or information to anybody looking to do one. So I said what better way to answer those questions than to make a YouTube video and just to have a little chat about it. To do the J1, you're going to need to meet 3 requirements. Number 1, you're going to have to be over 18 years old. Number 2, you're going to have to be younger than 28 years old. And number 3, you will have to be a college student studying full-time. Once you've decided you're going to do the J1, you're going to pick a company that will help you along the way. Some being SAYIT, USIT, Travelbug and the likes. I myself picked SAYIT because I did a bit of research, I asked around and I heard it was going for the best price and also it was a very good company. Once you've picked your J1 company, as I said before, I picked SAYIT. That's when you will sign up and you will pay a fee. The fee in total comes to about €1,500, but it's so worth it because you will have the best summer of your life. The fee will include your embassy interview. It will also include any of the paperwork that needs to be done before you go over to the States, and it also includes help from your mentors on the program. Once you've signed up, the J1 companies will give you all of your information and it is time to start job hunting. J1 regulations have changed recently. You have to have your job before you go over, which in my opinion is a much better idea because then it's less stress and less hassle. Once you get over there, you're pretty much sorted and you can start making money straight away. When I signed up to SAYIT, I didn't actually sign up to the I need a job program. I signed up to I'll find my own job program because I wanted to go to San Francisco. There's very limited jobs there, so you have to pick that option. That was a big mistake. I would recommend to anybody to apply for I need help with a job because your sponsors will look for jobs in areas that you're interested in. They'll send you the information and then you can apply to the jobs. That's how I got my job in Build-A-Bear and it was a really great job that I had all summer and I loved everybody that worked there. When you pick a job, you will most likely do a Skype interview. They're no big deal. They're really easy to do and it's a real good way of getting to know your manager and what the scene of your job might be like. I would definitely recommend if you're looking for your own job to ring companies rather than emailing because I sent over 500 emails and I got maybe 2 or 3 replies in the entire couple months that I spent job hunting. Another recommendation I would have for anybody who is job hunting is to get a serving job or a job that involves tips. Because I worked in Build-A-Bear, I wasn't allowed to accept tips even when I was offered them, which I was, which was really painful because we were only on $8.50 an hour, which isn't quite a lot, especially when you're paying maybe over $100 per week on rent. For that reason, I think that tipping jobs are much better because you'll be making maybe $100 a night, which is a lot better to maybe $250 a week. That being said, I absolutely loved my job and I got on really well with everybody I worked with, but I did have to get a second job to start making enough money to be able to travel after my J1. So you can do that either. The days are quite long. There was mornings I'd get up for work at 11, I'd work straight till 5, I'd have a 45-minute break in between and then I'd start working for Build-A-Bear at 6:45 and the shop closed at 12 but we wouldn't get out till about 1:45 at night. So the days were very long but it was worth it in the end because I got to do a lot of travelling. The J1 company will pretty much take you through every step you have to go through as you continue in your J1 journey. Once you have your job, you will get your paperwork done and then you will start looking into flights. The J1 company will be the ones to organise your flights and your paperwork and embassy interviews and things like that. So they're really helpful in that way. This summer I went to Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina. I would really recommend it to anybody. It's a place that has a lot of jobs. It has a lot of Irish J1 students there, but not too many. And I just had a really great summer by the beach and it was almost 35 degrees every single day, which was amazing. Other places I've heard are very good are places like Ocean City in Maryland. I had a few friends who went to Chicago and they absolutely loved Chicago. I know a lot of people want to go over to San Francisco, but there's very few jobs and it's very expensive to live there. Definitely try it if you want to do it because I had friends who went there too and they absolutely loved it. but I'd say you will definitely have to start rigging companies up as soon as possible to try get a job. If you want to do a J1, please understand that it is an experience. It's not about going over to make a load of money to bring home. That was the case with some of my friends, the boys in Chicago. They had money when they came home. In my case, I came home with $20. Any of the money that I made over summer was put toward rent, food, and then finally my savings toward my travels, which was definitely one of the best parts of the J1. Travel-wise, I would definitely recommend maybe trying to book your flights even before you come over. That was a mistake that we made, even though we got our flights for a really good deal because we booked them quite early. The girls that we were with actually had the J1 company book their flights, so it worked out a lot cheaper than ours. Plan a route when you're going traveling and have a good idea in your head of how much money you're going to need in each area. We went to Vegas first, which wasn't the best idea because we absolutely blew most of our savings over there. When you're traveling, I would definitely recommend bring a suitcase with 4 wheels, as you'll be walking from train stations and bus stations and everything like that, and dragging a 2-wheeled suitcase is very difficult. Bring a 4-wheel suitcase, and also I would bring an interrailing backpack for your back because you're going to have a lot of luggage, and if you have 2 suitcases that can be very difficult to transport around the place. Something that you will expect as you go to America is the food is very unhealthy. If you're a foodie like me, it's very difficult to keep a healthy diet regime, which I really did struggle with this summer. So be prepared to be eating unhealthily for the summer. It's cheaper to eat that way and it's faster, and when you're working and stuff, that's just how it turns out. The J1 is one of the best things that I have ever done, and I would highly recommend it to anybody who is looking to do it. I'm going to leave the links for SAYIT and USIT here because they're the 2 companies that I've heard are the best, and they really have the most information there. For anyone who is thinking about doing the J1, please do it. You will not regret it, I promise you. And when you're there, take loads of photos and videos because they're so great to look back on. If you have any further questions or comments about the J1, leave them below and I will hopefully get back to you and answer any questions that you guys have. And maybe I will also put up another video in a week or 2 with some more information for you guys. So that is all for today. I hope that was a helpful video, and if you guys enjoyed it, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.